Hello guys and welcome to today's episode where today, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be talking about the top 5 mistakes that noobs make within Clash of Clans. Now real quick before we get ourselves into this episode, I want to mention that these 5 are not in any specific order whatsoever. Also be sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on post notifications to be notified every single time I upload a video. Be sure to comment something down below in the comment section. I respond to every single one of those. And finally, please be sure to go ahead and check out my Twitter profile where I do post every single day. Now that being said, let's get ourselves into the video. Now that being said, let's kick it off with number 1, which is going to be the requesting for heroes or for spells or whatever. So basically there are the beginners. Basically when you really start Clash of Clans, you really don't know what the game is all about. And then sometimes, it happened to me once actually, and I know it's only once but it has happened, and some people actually still do that. They request either for heroes or like for golems when they have a space capacity of like 20 in the clan castle, meaning they can only hold troops up to 20 capacity, but they request for a golem or a lava hound. So basically they request for something they can't even hold within the clan castle. Basically this mistake happens really often when you first start playing the game, because you don't exactly know what is going on, what troops you can actually hold within your clan castle, what you can do with all of those troops and all that stuff. So I can understand that this is a mistake that many people do make, but requesting for heroes, seriously, I don't think that is something you can actually have an excuse for. But for requesting for a golem or something like that when you only have a capacity of 20 or 15, that is understandable because you don't exactly know what is going on within clans. But that was the first one right here. Let me know down below in the comment section if this has ever occurred to you, or if you yourself actually have done that ever before. So be sure to let me know down below in the comment section. But that being said, we're going to move on towards the next one, which is going to be the "you can't attack me" base. Okay, so what I mean by this is at the very beginning of Clash of Clans, I don't know how many of you guys have done this, but a lot of people do this. I know this for a fact. So when you start playing Clash of Clans, you think, oh, I'm gonna be the best player ever, all that stuff. You just think very good of yourself, and you think, okay, what can I do so that the enemy cannot attack my base? And what people do is they actually put their walls, everything, all of their buildings, they put them on the very side of their bases, and they put the walls around like the edges of the entire base, so that they think that the enemy actually cannot deploy their troops on the outside, on the grass. So basically, you know, where you have all of those trees on the basically on the outside of the base, there are these trees which you can't even remove. They are in the base, basically the forest, you know what I mean. And the player, they would just put all of their walls on this side so that the enemy cannot actually attack them. But little do they know, a couple of moments later they get attacked, and they actually do get annihilated, obviously, because they didn't expect it. And then they have to change up their base again, or they have to first understand what is going on, how this game 100% works. But anyways, that is a mistake that a lot of people do, and it's actually hilarious. Now for the case that you guys haven't still understood what I'm talking about, I'm actually going to leave an image on your screen right now. That is if I do find an image of that. So that being said, let's move on to the next one right now, which is going to be the bad wall base. Now this is absolutely awful, you guys. So sometimes you log into Clash of Clans, you are in war, and you realize you have a pretty good base. Okay, but that is absolutely fine. And then you move on, you go a little further down, and you see your clanmates, your newbie clanmates. Some of them, they just don't know how to make a base. So what they're going to do is they're either going to put their town hall on the outside of their base, or the base design is just going to be absolutely awful. You're going to tell them a million times to change the base design, but they're just not going to listen because they don't know what they're supposed to do. They personally don't know how they're supposed to create a base, and they just don't know about you. They just don't want to log into YouTube, for example, to search for a base, and I don't know why they don't do that. I mean, it's really important to have a really good base within your base, like an actual layout, a good village layout, but some people just don't have a good base layout, and they just get annihilated in war. They get 3-star with the first attack, and that's something really annoying for many of your clanmates, even for you yourself. I do understand that. I personally, it has occurred to me obviously, and yeah, these people, they just have really bad wall bases and they don't fix them for whatever reason. Okay, but anyways, that's gonna be number 3, and we're gonna move on towards the final 2. I know this video may be a little short, I'm sorry about that, but I really couldn't find any more. I mean, there are many mistakes that noobs make, but I just wanted to make these top 5 really clear for you guys, so I hope you do understand. But anyways, the top 2 on my list are, first of all, the no plan war attack. So basically what I mean by this, I think it already explains itself in that sentence, but basically sometimes you need to plan an attack really well. So you don't know how to attack the base exactly because the base is really difficult, so you need an actual plan, and you need to ask your clan members, for example, or you have to do something so that you do not get I don't know, so that you don't absolutely destroy the attack and you get a 0-star or only a 1-star. So you need to plan out the attack, but many times what people do is they're not even going to plan their attack. They're just gonna ask a co-leader which base should I attack. He's gonna say take number 7 or take your mirror, and a couple of minutes later you're gonna see them attacking the base, and you're gonna be wondering, what is this guy doing? How did he plan in a matter of seconds? And then you see that it's just going to absolutely fail the attack, and you already know within the first 30 seconds of the attack this is not going to go well. This guy is not going to even get a single star, and at that point you already know that this guy did not plan anything, and you're really mad at him. If you're a co-leader, you may even kick him. I don't know how your clan works, but if you don't plan in our clan, then obviously that is a rule. You have to be kicked, because I mean, if you don't plan, well then what's the point in having you in the clan? Just to bring us losses? That is not something we want to, so you're gonna get kicked. But anyways, that's gonna be number 4 on my list, and let's move on to the final one, which is gonna be number 5, and that is the wrong upgrading within your base. So what I mean by this is, many times you don't exactly know what to upgrade within your base, what you should upgrade first. That's why there are so many videos online on what you should upgrade first at what town hall. Even on my channel, I have made a video on town hall 9 what you should upgrade first, and maybe on town hall 10. I'm not 100% sure about that, so I don't want to guarantee that, but there are so many videos, so many tutorials on what you should upgrade first within your base once you upgrade to the next town hall level. But many people don't watch those videos. Understandably, some people just don't watch YouTube, but on other occasions, if you don't watch YouTube, then be sure to go ahead and ask your clan members what you should upgrade first, because maybe you want to engineer your account and you have no idea how that works, and then you buy defenses and that obviously ruins it. But then you have ruined your entire town hall, and upgrading to the next town hall takes a long time. So be sure to upgrade the most important things first, such as the laboratory, such as the barracks, the collectors. Those are all important things. The collectors, because they're gonna get you such a bigger amount of loot within your base. If you're offline for 24 hours, they're gonna fill up, so that is really important. The laboratory obviously for your troops, so be sure to do all of that stuff. Be sure to go ahead on YouTube or ask your clan members what you're supposed to upgrade first, but that is a mistake that many players make, and that is why all of these players have been called noobs within this video. Now, if you have done any of these, please do not get offended. I have done these personally myself, not all of them, but some of them. So be sure to leave a like on this video if you did enjoy it, because I'm going to be ending it right here. So if you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, let me know down below in the comment section which one of these have you personally done within your Clash of Clans career. If you haven't already, but you do enjoy my content, then please be sure to subscribe to my channel for daily videos. And with all that being said, guys, my name is of course Asascha, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.